This is a Fox News alert. The Orange County Board in Orange County, California, has voted to join the Trump administration's lawsuit against California and its sanctuary state law. Sandra Hutchins is sheriff of Orange County and has fought that law by publicly posting the release times of illegal immigrant inmates. California AG Javier Becerra told Fox News producer Dan Gallo he may have Sheriff Hutchins arrested for that. Watch.
The state law is state law, and it's my job to enforce state law. I will do so, and we want to make sure that every jurisdiction, including Orange County, understand what state law requires of the people and the subdivisions of the state of California.
I mean, does that mean a lawsuit against the sheriff's department or an arrest of the sheriff?
Listen, I think I just answered that. Okay, thanks very much.
Sheriff Hutchins joins us tonight. Sheriff, a lot of people on the East Coast are waking up to what's going on in California, but it seems like we're moving toward a crisis here. Is that the way it seems to you?
No, it's not a crisis. It's as a sheriff of Orange County, I feel responsible for the public safety of the citizens of our county.
Yes.
SB 54 does not allow for that. And so I have started yesterday posting the names and dates of release of all our inmates. It's publicly accessible to all of the community, and that is well within the law provided by SB 54.
Right. What I meant by crisis is you're the chief law enforcement officer of your county, one of the biggest counties in the state. The chief law enforcement officer of the state, the attorney general, is threatening to arrest you. I've never heard of anything like that happening in any state, at least in my lifetime.
And I haven't either, and I find it interesting. Maybe he better read SB 54 again, because I don't think he understands what the law says, and what I'm doing is entirely within the confines of the law, and I'm doing what I think is important for my constituents. It's a public safety issue to me. It's not about immigration at all.
Right.
It's about individuals who have committed violent crimes. And let me just give you some examples of some individuals we've had to release. How about sex with a minor, child cruelty, domestic violence? I mean, I don't think I could sleep at night knowing that I had let somebody go and they go out and commit another crime with those kinds of charges. So I am doing something well within the law that helps me to notify ICE along with the community on when individuals are being released. It gives ICE an opportunity to pick up those individuals who are in custody for serious crimes. We're not talking about misdemeanor crimes. We're talking about serious, violent crimes.
No, you're acting out of, obviously, a moral imperative that's non-political. It's your job description. How would the Attorney General arrest you, and what will happen if he tries?
Well, I wouldn't advise it. If he's going to arrest me, then he better have some good charges, because I'm going to get an attorney and I'll fight it. But I would be very surprised if Mr. Becerra decides to make a move like that and arrest a sitting sheriff for following the law. Just because he doesn't like what I'm doing, that's not enough. I'm following the law, and I'm trying to take care of my constituents here in Orange County.
So I wonder why other law enforcement officials in other parts of the state aren't doing what you're doing, if what you're doing is consistent with California law.
I'm not sure. I think some are doing other things, but I'm not going to speak to that. But I think there are some other jurisdictions who are doing what they can to legally, under the confines of the law, as it sits today, doing what they can to protect their communities. You know, the sheriffs in the state of California fought this Senate bill from the very, very beginning. Yeah. And, it states that we cannot use any resources to communicate with our federal law enforcement partners,
No, I know.
Which is just ludicrous.
Well, it's dangerous, as you pointed out. Sheriff, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.